I want to start out by saying thank you for being here, for joining us this afternoon for a very important topic. And I'm very pleased to be able to join the folks here at First Light Energy. I wanted to thank Rene, Brana, the general manager of First Light Energy, and the staff here at the company. My name is Ed Potosnak, and I'm running for Congress in New Jersey's 7th Congressional District because America is losing its edge. And I know that I have the tools to make sure we get it back. We will grow our economy and create more good jobs, as well at the same time as improving our communities and sustaining America's promise for the next generation. America can lead the 21st century as we led the 20th century, but we must refocus our priorities. New Jersey has always prospered when we lead the world in research and development. As we wean ourselves off of the dangerous addiction to foreign oil, we must make it easy for our families to heat their homes and businesses with alternatives and alternative fuel sources. I'm committed to alternatives like solar, wind, as well as the promotion of research that promotes undiscovered technologies to help us meet our energy demands. Sources of renewable energy and the promotion of mass transit, projects that encourage decreased fuel usage without inconveniencing our families or our businesses. My opponent, Congressman Lance, he failed to support these proposals when they repeatedly came up for a vote in the last 2 years. I know that we can get our edge back and get people back to work by investing in solutions to our energy crisis that don't leave us to depend on foreign oil and the oil and gas industry. I chose First Light Energy to speak today because solar technology is leading a revolution of alternative green technology. First Light Energy is doing that right here in the 7th Congressional District. They employ 25 people here in this community. They're designing and installing solar panels in homes and businesses here in the 7th and across our state. And they could be employing even more people in installing green alternatives in even more businesses. Congress extended the tax credit for family homes through 2016. Unfortunately, the commercial tax grant for family homes does not come with the commercial section, and that's set to expire on December 31st, 2010. In this economy, families and businesses need help to change their energy consumption. Without the incentive of a 30% write-off, many businesses will choose not to go green. When I go to Congress, I'm committed to extending the commercial tax grant so businesses can make a choice to abandon oil and gas and adapt to an environmentally sound energy choice that will help them to create more jobs, help us to create more jobs here in the 7th District and stimulate our economy. Did you know that the solar revolution actually started here in the 7th District? The invention of the solar cell happened in the 7th District in Berkeley Heights. And for me, and for many of us who live here, it's unacceptable that solar cells were invented here in the 7th District, and yet most of the world's solar panels are created in China, because China committed 5 years ago to lead the world in solar manufacturing. And we need to draw these jobs and these companies back here to create more jobs that are homegrown in this industry, and that they're going to be sustainable for centuries. We need to be leading our country and the world in the production of solar panels and green alternatives. We must make this commitment into investing in research and development so that these companies can continue to grow, they can grow here in New Jersey, and we can create good jobs here at home. And our commitment to green energy alternatives will help us to wean our addiction to foreign oil and bring these good jobs to growing industries. Let's talk a little bit about research and development and beyond solar. In our region in New Jersey, we're home to some of the most industrious, inventive companies in the nation. We are frequently referred to as the medicine cabinet to the world. And our region is wealthy, we're well educated, because of the long-standing tradition that we have and commitment we have to invention and innovation. We continue to attract these companies because we're perfectly situated near the largest consumer market in the world. And our commitment to education has led our region to having the world's most innovative and creative thinkers. We need to recommit ourselves to projects in research and development so we can lead the world again in biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, modern transportation systems, and green energy productions. These are energies that will provide New Jersey workers with good jobs and security. Our communities have prospered when we were on the cutting edge of scientific research and technology development. Menlo Park, it was the original Silicon Valley. Thomas Edison, he created over 1,000 patents here in our communities, in his laboratories, and serving to inspire research at Stanford Research Institute when it was set out to create the industrial parks that would then become the Silicon Valley. It's time that Mr. Edison's discoveries that we have allowed that reinvigorate this region and lead our global economy from right here in the 7th District. Even though the 7th District is home to research that will help us get our edge back and get the lead, during the recession, we have seen some of the highest unemployment in my lifetime. But there's one industry that in fact has grown during this recession in our state, and that's biotechnology. We have some of the most inventive companies, again, Sanofi-Aventis, Johnson & Johnson, Merck, Shearing Plow, and there are also many small and medium-sized businesses doing biotechnology and medical device research throughout the district. And these companies and others like them will help create more jobs right here in our community. And we must encourage them to continue their research and their development rather than abroad. Permanent research and development tax credits will help these companies when they're performing high-risk, high-reward research. And it'll happen right here in New Jersey. We need to incentivize angel investments in small businesses doing research and development, or serial entrepreneurs bringing research into our communities. We must also engage in venture funding, make sure the venture funding community is on the cutting edge of research to bring ideas from the experimental stages into the marketplace. Companies engaged in research and development should get these tax credits to improve their infrastructure so they can write off capital over a shorter amount of time, provide incentives to fuel the inventors in their companies. And most importantly, we need to reduce the red tape that constricts access to capital. We will facilitate public and private partnerships when I'm in Congress with agencies like the National Science Foundation, the National Institute for Health, where their laboratories will offer additional resources for our local research industry. Ultimately, getting America's edge back means putting New Jersey workers in high-tech jobs. And when I was an Einstein Fellow, I worked hard to promote science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education policy on Capitol Hill. And when I represent the 7th Congressional District as a member of Congress, I will fight hard to make sure that our high-tech businesses have the support they need to grow and help and put people back to work. I want to thank you for joining us today. Again, thank all the folks here at First Light Energy for the work that they're doing, and the businesses across the 7th Congressional District that are well positioned to lead our economic recovery through invention and innovation, so that once again, America can lead the world in the global economy with our ingenuity and our entrepreneurial skills. And I thank you, and I look forward to representing you in Congress. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure. Can you get on the roof?
No.